Yo, what up? Oh, shit. Yo, what up, fam? What up? It's KLX, it's King Leon X, family. Hey, I just wanted to talk to y'all real quick. about why black people need to attend city council meetings. Listen, I'm in Richmond, Virginia, right? I'm outside in the cold right now in Richmond, Virginia, at their transit station, right? I've only been on this transit thing one time, right? But check this out. What we're doing is making people aware of this survey right here, right? Or it's not even really a survey that we're making them aware of. What we're making them aware of is that on Monday, the 13th, or whatever this day is, on February 13th, the city council is about to have a vote, right? And they're about to combine four different buses into one. And they're about to take people's bus routes away. And guess where they're taking all the bus routes away? From the fucking projects. So all the people who live in the projects or super low income areas here in Richmond, they're completely unaware that they're the city is voting for their bus stops to be gone. And they're not even in the meetings to speak for themselves. They're not even in the meetings to speak for themselves, family. And so we out here raising awareness. Like I said, this not even. So what I do as an activist, a revolutionary, I reach black people at all access points. So will I ever ride this bus again? Probably not, right? But I rode it yesterday because I needed somewhere to be. And then what? Today I get the opportunity to participate in raising awareness of how wicked these pilgrims really be when they're with their legislation. They really about to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's over 20 stops that's about to be gone, and they're not adding any new stops. Okay, they're taking over 20 stops away from super low income black areas. They're gonna make all them old black ladies walk blocks on blocks on blocks just to get to a bus stop. So yeah, sure, they might be able to explain a lot of benefits of it as well, and most likely the meeting that they have on the 13th is going to be full of non-blacks who might have to use the transit and don't want to drive through and ride through those areas. And so, damn, ain't that crazy? So, we've been out here for a while. My phone is charging, so a couple of my comrades actually got on the buses, and so they actually on the buses, building with the people. I'm at the transit center and station, and obviously, while I'm telling them that as well, I'm making sure that they're aware of. I'm double dipping. Obviously, anytime I take on someone else's brand or someone else's ideas or someone else's concepts or someone else's messages, I always double dip. Always. Okay, yeah. Did you know about this? Oh, and by the way, I'm King Leon X, UBVOA, Human Liberator, and blah 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 blah. Right? I go ahead and give them some life, empower them real quick. Connect with them, had them connect with my social medias and all, right? So, yeah, black people need to be bottom line is black people need to be at city council meetings because white people be making decisions for the areas that they don't even be at. And black people have the right to make their own decisions if they were at the meeting. If you were at the meeting, you could actually speak up for yourself and they would have to listen. You would have to be able, if you want, at the meeting, if you're at the city council meetings, you could stand up and say something. You could make your voice heard. But what are they going to do? They're going to make their voice heard after the fact, after it's already been said and done, set in stone, planned on, executed, and they're going to be like, damn, they took 20 plus stops away and they didn't add none. Where did they take those stops away? Low income areas. Black people, if you're not going to be a revolutionary and you're not interested in building a completely new system and a completely new alternative lifestyle, and alternative everything, then the least that you can do is become socially, economically, and politically aware of what's going on in your own zip code. The least you can do. That's the least you can do. You can start with your zip code, please, because I don't like hearing people complain. I'm all over the country, all over the world, international outreach programs, and it's fulfilling. It's fulfilling, right? To see your social contribution affect other people in a positive way. Make them learn more, do more, dream more, become more, discover more, add more value to people's lives. You see, this is what I do. This is what I do. This is what I do. Let me see if, let me get my bro Sam. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me let y'all hear what we actually telling the people. Hold on, I think I might have got enough juice. Hold on. Because I just, I'll be documenting everything. So we got Sam right here. Hold up. So I was gonna start recording them, but I know how some black people be feeling about just random cameras all up in their face. But anyway, he telling her what I just told y'all, right? And she's one of those older black women that we talking about. That's why I'm out here, because I know it's women like that. It's somebody's grandma whose bus stop not gonna be there no more, and she don't even know. She gonna be out there standing one day. She don't even know that these pilgrims gonna be voting on it. She gonna be standing out there waiting for her bus that's never gonna come. She gonna be like, damn, baby, my knees is bad. Now I gotta walk 3 more blocks, 4 more blocks to the bus, and 4 more blocks to get home every day. And from that point, after we let them know what's going on in their communities and stuff like that, we let them know about our organizations and the things that they can do to get involved on a more consistent level, a more productive, constructive level. Some people are interested, some people are disinterested. However, the work must continue. All right? And even the least is me. Even the least is me. Even the least is me. You can never expect to get the big jobs and handle the big jobs. Niggas can't get out here and do the small jobs. And right now, this is a greater Richmond transit center. I don't even live in Richmond. This is what I'm saying. My life is one big, long-ass, continuous vacation that I just live all over the world. And I just treat all communities as my communities. And anywhere there's black people at, I figure out what area or how can I serve. Yo, in what way can I serve? Just let me know how I can serve. And then from that point, I'm going to serve. And then I'm going to also add my type of value. I'm going to add my extra oomph. This is what I'm talking about. So black people need to go to city council meetings because white people be having meetings with you not there about your zip code. There's 100 white people in your zip code. And those 100 white people making the decisions for the 100,000 black people in your zip code. Damn. And guess what? You could actually go to the city council meetings and vote. You could actually go make your voice heard. You could actually go ahead and negotiate with the council, with the power structure. But what do? Y'all niggas is just gonna sit there and complain. You're just gonna sit there and complain and be like, oh man, they took all the buses away from the projects. That's messed up. But they told you that they was gonna do it. It's one thing to just be like, rip it. They're gonna be like, nah, we're gonna talk about this for 6 months. And we're gonna have a lot of meetings about it. We're gonna bring in a lot of intake from a lot of insight from a lot of people. We're gonna do a lot of surveys. We're gonna talk to a lot of people. We're gonna get a lot of answers from the community before we make these moves. Before we turn 4 individual buses into 1 bus. They're about to turn 4 individual buses into 1 bus. So now they're about to overcrowd the bus, okay? And all these 4 individual buses is all project areas, okay? All low-income black power area, or potential black power areas, but really black problem areas. What it really is these white people, these pilgrims, don't want to be on the bus. They don't want to be going through these areas. That's what it really is. And they don't want these types of niggas getting on the bus, sitting next to them if they have to get on it. And so they went up in the city council. They said, here, we got an idea. How about we re-evolve this system? How about we just take those, hey, I never have to go there anyway. How about we just take it off completely? I'll never go there. How about we just take it off completely? They're degenerates anyway. Be like, damn. And then the way that they word it, it make you think that it's good. You make you think that they're doing the city a service. So then the person who's socially and politically and mentally and spiritually unaware, and the people who might not happen, the other black people who might not happen to be on these 5 bus systems, or might not happen to have been on those 20 stops that was taken out, they're not even understanding the game. They're just like, oh, that shit didn't affect me. It's cool. I love, and then you're gonna get black people on TV talking about, yo, I love the new system. Like, I can't even tell the difference. Yeah, nigga, because your bus didn't change. But they ain't gonna put that on TV. They just gonna get a person who, oh, yeah, I love the transit. Whole time, hey, listen, what we gotta do is just stay grateful, family. Stay grateful. Stay involved. You know, live a fulfilled life. I choose to be out here. I choose to do what I want to do. And I choose to, social contribution is a big deal to me. Getting out in the trenches and being on the ground with the people is a big deal to me. Feeding the homeless is a big deal to me. Being at these high schools, middle schools, elementary schools with these children and these youth is a big deal to me. Oh, you can't hear me? Oh, you say you can't hear me? What? Someone said they can't hear me? Yo, check this out. Facebook be, listen. I gotta be real low key on this Facebook. They already put a whole investigation on the feds on this page. They already took a bunch of my videos that had 1 million views off. They deleted a whole bunch of my posts and pictures. I showed y'all a little bit of this stuff. A picture of me and Ron Green holding up our Black Power fist and with RBG flags. They said we removed this post because it violates Facebook standards, Facebook's community policies. Be like, damn. So it must be something else that they don't want people to see. They don't want motherfuckers seeing them, that divine masculine, because they know that I cracked that code a long time ago. And they know that they had to leave this account that I'm on right now. It was blocked for 18 months because I was giving them too much juice. And they had to false accuse me, had to chase me down. They had to tase me in my back. They had to put me under this investigation. They had to make 10 stitches in me. They had to falsely, you feel me, arrest me. Falsely goddamn charge me all these fucking shits. Thinking that that's going to stop me. Thinking that I was gonna compromise. They try to turn me to an all lives matter nigga instead of a Black Lives Matter most. See, that's a big difference. Of course all lives matter, but all lives ain't being taken. And guess what? Black Lives Matter most. To me. Period. Black women matter most to me. Black children matter most to me. There's nothing that anyone can do. Black men matter most to me. You feel me? There's nothing that anyone can do that will change that. Yeah, you might be great. You might be great. You might have some some great qualities, human family, or mankind. But listen, I'm not concerned with that right now. What I'm concerned with is the measurable increase of in the quality of life of the black woman and child. I'm concerned with the measurable social, economic, political, spiritual increase. I'm concerned with understanding what results are necessary, and developing and summoning enough energy and self-confidence and having the nerve to do what I know must be done, whether I feel like it or not. And whether you watching or not, or whether you agree or not, you see? So, anyway, like I said, back to the point, I'm in Richmond right now. So more buses, obviously. See, we at the the bus station. And what they're doing, if you're just tuning in, they're taking out over 20 plus bus stops. Okay? They're merging 4 buses. They're taking 4 buses and turning it into one. So they're making a long ass route. They're taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, over 20 stops out in 5 major areas in which black people are at high number in poverty. And they're voting on it on the 13th. I'm not from Richmond, but I just think it's fucked up that people don't know. So any city that I go to, I try to figure out what social issues is affecting black people, and then what can I do to help whoever's on the ground in that city. What can I do to get within your cause, to get up under your cause, and use my platforms to make more eyes aware of what you already got going on. And I think that this is fucked up because, come on, it's supposed to be 2017 now. Every black person in the world done said the name Donald Trump. You feel me? And done has something to say about Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton or the presidential election, or has something to say about Obama. I find it so funny that everybody got something to say about the presidential election, which is the biggest puppet show of them all, but cannot tell you who their city council member is. They cannot tell you what district they're in. Okay? They cannot tell you who their governor is. They can't tell you who they need to talk to fix this pothole that keep fucking up people's tires on their street, though. But they want to sit and argue and debate. About, hey, it doesn't even matter, cause hey, even the least is me. Even the least is me. Even the least is me. So if I know what must be done, then I'll do it. And then sometimes I might make you aware of the shit that you should be doing. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna do it. Don't worry, I'm gonna do it. Don't worry, I will. Don't worry. I got the time. Don't worry, I got the power. We could use help, but hey, you know, not everyone's going where I'm going. Not everybody can experience the quality of life that I experience. Not everybody can even vibrate in the frequency that I vibrate in. You see? Because they haven't done the work. They haven't done the necessary internal work. They haven't decided and declared what they can do 7 days a week. They don't even feel like work. Someone's like, oh, why would I go out and just do surveys about a bus that I don't even ride on? It's like, you seriously think it's about the bus? You seriously? Come on. I could care less about a bus. I care about black people and the things that affect black people. And so if 20 bus stops being removed from low-income black areas is happening, then that's something that I'm going to make myself aware about and make other people aware about and figure out what can we do if it's just to just simply position ourselves differently so we can move more harmoniously as a unit, as a black collective. You feel me? Because this shit is already going to happen. We're not telling them that, hey, you could go protest this shit. You could go protest all you want. These 20 bus stops is gone, my nigga. They voting on the 13th. So these major areas in Richmond right now, where's black people at, who black people ride the bus the most, 85% of the people on the bus is black. And 20 stops is about to be gone. And then when I ask people and I tell them to look at this, I say, hey, do you ride any of these stops? They like, oh, no, I don't ride any of those, but all those are projects. I'm like, look what it say. Very high impact. Very high impact. Potential high impact. Potential high impact. Potential high impact. Potential high impact. These circles, these so-called potential high impact areas are where there's concentrated niggas. Where it's the places where I would love to be at the most. The people who respond the highest to my messaging and my frequency. The people who don't need any convincing that there's something going wrong. Okay? So people who don't need any convincing that the shit ain't the same for everybody. But from those people, how do we get those people? Listen, the only way to get those people to shift in consciousness, shift and rise up and do the necessary work on themselves that must be done is to be an example of that. To be an example of what that work look like. What does a commitment to self-mastery and personal productivity look like? What does taking responsibility for your life, taking responsibility for your mind, your future, and developing a definite major purpose, what does that look like? What does that feel like? What does that sound like? What does that taste like? You see? Because a lot of people don't know that someone's opinion of them don't have to be their reality. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that. I'm about to get back to this. Excuse me. Oh, wait. Never mind. Hold on. I'm all looking for Sam. Hold on. I want him to close out because he out Richmond. Hey, and check this out. Oh, and this is another thing. This is another thing. Check this out, family. Oh, this might. Okay. This man Sam right here. Me and him out here. This is who I was rocking with. He one of the heads of our United Revolution here out Richmond. Guess what, bruh? He ain't never been on the bus before. He from Richmond. He born and raised in Richmond. He ain't never even been on the bus before, but he out here. He invited me out here. I only been on this bus one time, and that was to get to his crib yesterday. From at the train station. So it's like he never even been on the bus, but he out here in a freezing cold, committed to the people, committed to the cause, committed to the added value of life. Excuse me, yo, Peace Queen, how you? Okay, cool. Hey, Sam,
Peace,
I just gave you a great introduction. I just wanted, because you said.
Thank you, sister.
Just how important is it to just be out here doing something?
It's really important. You got to be active, working in your community, working in your neighborhoods, and letting people know what's going on. Thank you, sister. I appreciate it. Would you like to have this just so you know?
Here, he's finishing up right now. He's finishing up right now with this queen who's directly affected by some of the changes that are going to be being made in this city. But I want y'all to hear. Yo, come on, God, let them know.
Yeah, you got to be active in your community, doing whatever it is that can help for the people. It ain't about us. It ain't about the name of the organization or nothing like that. It's about us black people getting together. Black nationalism is us working together, regardless of the name of anything. So, this our brother right here, KLX. This is what we do. We always out there. We about to go to RBG Fridays and Black Debate after this. But then tomorrow we're going to be in the projects, feeding the community, building, doing a meet and greet, and letting them know that the brothers and sisters at RBG Fridays is right here for you to help in any way we can. And that's what we must do. We got to build. We got to build. Nation building ain't sitting at home on Facebook saying,